English lesson with Andy, and today too, we are continuing with our lesson on the common errors we started last week. And as I indicated, when you have command of the language, people tend to love you and then they come around you, and it can even win you a lot of contracts, especially people able to express themselves well. And today we are also going to learn a few of such common errors so that we all correct ourselves from such mistakes and they speak what is right. And I also entreat you to subscribe to our channel, leave a comment, and then share for us. And the first word I also like to bring to your notice today is the use of beside. Beside. We have beside and besides. And sometimes you hear people say that, can you sit beside me? And it surprises you to hear such error. Can you sit beside me? No, it is can you sit beside me? Can you sit beside me? That is a correct form, and that is how it's supposed to be. Besides means in addition, besides what he said, besides what has been done, then that one is considered correct. And the next word I also like to bring to your notice the use of luggages, which is wrong. You hear people say, I am going to pack all my luggages and leave the house. No, luggage is uncount now, and therefore it's supposed to be luggage. I'm going to pack my luggage and then leave to wherever I want to go, and nobody cares about that. And the next word I also like to bring to you is this common idiom, which is take the bull by its horn. No, it is take the bull by its horns. Take the bull by its horns. And that is a correct idiom which must be. And the next word is the use of equipment. And you hear people say equipment. The lab is stocked with a lot of equipment. No, the lab is stocked with equipment. Equipment too is a non-count now, and therefore it must not take any count form or a plural form as people may assume it to be. And that is one thing that we should all learn and then correct ourselves of. The next word I also like to bring to your notice is the use of voice. And you hear people say, I'm going to voice out my problems to the authorities. No, voice does not take any preposition. It is, I'm going to voice my problems. Can you voice your grievances to him? That is considered appropriate in a question form like that. And therefore, voice should not take a preposition like that. And the next word is something you always hear among students, that I am offering chemistry, I'm offering general science at school. No, offering, as a student, you cannot offer a course. It is the institution which offers you a course, and therefore the right word should be, I am offered general science, I am offered chemistry, at school, or I am pursuing general science, I am pursuing chemistry at school. That should be the correct form, not I am offering whatever. You cannot offer a course. It is the institution which offers you a course. The next word is what we normally hear that people say, time changes. Time changes. No, it is times change. Times change, not time changes. And therefore we should all get ourselves, corrected from that. Not times change. And the next word which will beat your mind off is, I didn't went home. How? How? Or why should someone say I didn't went home? And one thing that we should all understand is, anytime you use the verb do, whether do, does, did, the verb which must follow must always be a bare verb. So it is, I didn't go home. He doesn't go home. I don't go home. That is the correct form. No, I didn't went home. If you say that, please, you make people laugh at you. So you don't say, I didn't went home. So let's change from that. Okay, the next word I would also like to bring to your notice is the use of many as a quantifier, followed by a singular subject, like a singular subject with the indefinite article coming in between the quantifier many and then the subject student. And people normally say, many students have failed the exams, which is wrong. It's supposed to be, many a student has failed the exams. many a student has failed the exams, and that is a correct form, or that is a correct verb you should go with. And the last word I'm bringing you today is the use of invited guest. And you hear people say the invited guests outnumbered the host. How could a guest be invited? The guest is someone who has already been invited, and therefore there is no need for you to qualify the guest with invite or invited as well. It makes it tautological, and therefore it's supposed to be the guests outnumbered the host, not the invited guest. And these are errors we should all move away from. And I'll entreat you to follow, share, and let everybody learn. Subscribe, and then you shall be blessed. See you next time.